Good evening and welcome, viewers. The question I want to begin with tonight is whether all public servants in the country are equal, or whether some public servants are more equal than others. And the reason I'm asking this is because Arvind Kejriwal holds the unusual distinction of being a serving Chief Minister operating from jail. Before joining politics, Arvind Kejriwal was in the Indian Revenue Service, and therefore he was subject to the All India Services Rules of 1969, ladies and gentlemen, these rules. Now, under these rules, any public servant who is a member of a government service cannot operate from jail. In fact, anyone in custody who is in custody for a period of 48 hours, and now it's been longer than 48 hours that Kejriwal has been in custody, any public servant is necessarily and as a matter of routine suspended from service. Also, as per the All India Services Rules, any central government officer who faces a charge which is, quote, likely to embarrass him in the discharge of his duties or involves an aspect of moral turpitude, unquote, will be suspended with immediate effect. Now, obviously, Liquorgate is not something to be proud of. It would embarrass Mr. Kejriwal. So this category also, there's a tick mark against Kejriwal. And what therefore the nation wants to know tonight is why are the rules different for a government officer who is a public servant vis-a-vis a politician who is a public servant? Why are the rules different for a civil servant officer, a central government officer, as opposed to politicians who are ministers or chief ministers? This is exactly the kind of point Arvind Kejriwal used to make when he entered politics. He used to say the rules should be equal to all. All public servants are equal. Politicians cannot demand special status. Then why is he exploiting that special status now? How much has changed in 10 years, Mr. Kejriwal? The fact is, viewers, that a public servant cannot work after being arrested. In that case, how can a chief minister be expected to work after being arrested while in custody from jail? How is the job of a chief minister less important than that of a government officer under the All India rules? And if it is not, then how can a chief minister demand more leeway than a central government officer? Arvind Kejriwal entered politics on the central premise of morality. And I am asking tonight, where is the morality in giving yourself more leeway on issues of corruption than any central government officer? Think about it, viewers. This country can no longer operate in a way that politicians like Arvind Kejriwal say the rules are different for us because we are politicians. The queues will disappear because we are politicians. We can make ambulances wait because we are politicians, and we can operate from jail because we are politicians. This cannot and should not and will not be allowed.